Video, we're going to discuss where moles, freckles and lesions come from. All school caretakers are Wiccans. The school teachers are in on it and are Wiccans and witches too, in the places where this occurs. The child at junior grade level is taken by the teacher to the caretaker's shed. They both force the child into a wooden box that is on a stand at waist level. It has a bucket underneath full of water. The child is beaten up and stripped naked. They have devices that they can inflict pain on the child which leave no marks, like a type of bat. The box has holes on the sides with rubber gloves and a window at the top for viewing the victim. There is also a device like a vacuum cleaner connected to the box with a hose. This device extracts air to suffocate the victim. So they're denied air. The child is lying on their back inside the box. Inside the box, the child has hardly any air, while the Wiccan uses a device similar to a soldering iron to burn freckles into the skin. The child is drown raped afterwards. That's why there's a bucket of water underneath. They slide a compartment opens underneath and exposes the child's head to the bucket of water. So they're drown raped and hypnotized afterwards to forget what happened. They also might suffer a broken nose prior to being placed in the box. The parents are told that the child had a rough day and are forced to collect the child at school. The Wiccan heckles him as he knows that he will get away with it. This is the beginning of hypnotic inhibitors by Wiccans on a person. Moles. Moles are placed on the victim at secondary school or college. A witch comes onto the school grounds and has a pen in the hand which has an injector which places a fungus just under the skin. The witch or Wiccan intimidates the victim while playfully touching them with a pen. They often have people holding their arms on either side. They place them at strategic locations to indicate publicly that this person is under Wiccan or witch control. The victim is oblivious to what is going on. 6 months later, moles appear on the victim. When the victim was getting freckles, they were hypnotized to always be afraid of Wiccans and witches. The offender who delivers moles is always present during this time. They might spend 4 days having that stuff done to them at school when they were getting freckles. So they turn up to school, taken to the caretaker. The next day the same thing happens. Lesions are injected into the victim while at a doctor's visit. It is an injection that is put into adults and is disguised as an immunity drug against a disease that does not exist. There are multiple types of lesions. There are some that if you scratch them they spread and your body winds up covered in them. Acne is delivered at school by schoolmates who are Wiccans and witches. They always say 666 when they touch the victim with a finger that produces hideous acne. And the mole and the freckle 666 is also mentioned. That's what they do for their little curse. And so these hypnotic inhibitors begin at school level onwards. And just remember that when the hypnosis is placed, they have triggers that they can just grab the victim and take them away and drown rape and hypnotize them again. They also sexually molest and rape the child when they're inside that shed. So that is how these offences occur and why it is that they get away with it. I am the Archangel Daniel, and I'm from heaven.